All right, time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
Yep, he's here in the studio, and we're talking about the U.S. hitting the debt limit.
Yeah, and Trevor Shirley told us a few minutes ago about the politics of the debt limit. Let's look very briefly at some of the economics of this. First of all, and this is very important, it's not about new borrowing. It's about having sufficient funds to pay for things that Congress has already spent money on or has allocated funds for. In fact, the debt limit goes all the way back to World War I as a way for Congress to maintain a modicum of oversight over the budget without having to deal with every single request from Treasury for new funding. Since that time, we've seen the debt go up under every presidency since Hoover, and Congress has raised the debt limit more than 90 times. Now, however, it's being used as leverage to try and score political points. Again, not what it was intended for, and what we're facing is the possible first ever default of U.S. debt payments. What would that do? According to economists, it would cause millions of jobs to be wiped out, trillions of dollars in investment funds to be erased, and could crash the global economy. So the stakes, needless to say, couldn't be higher for all of this. And that's something that obviously markets going to be watching very closely in coming weeks.
Just a reminder, they will continue, though, to take taxes out of your paycheck.
Well, they'll do that, but this is different.
All right. Consumers not getting as much sticker shock these days?
No, that's a good thing, clearly. During the pandemic, we saw car prices soaring, primarily because the chip shortage was causing inventory problems for new vehicles, and that meant people were paying way above sticker price. In fact, according to Edmunds, many new car buyers, as of just last year, were paying, about 80% of them were paying above sticker price. But now, according to Edmunds, only 36% of car buyers are paying above sticker, meaning the majority are now paying below sticker. According to Edmunds, that's about $300 below sticker, but still not a bad thing. Nevertheless, back in 2019, the average payment was about $2,600 below the sticker price, so we're still a ways off from that. Moreover, car prices still at a record high, but moving in the right direction, and that's a good thing. I think what we're seeing now is equilibrium being reached between supply and demand for new vehicles, and that trend is obviously going to continue as dealerships fill up again with more cars to buy.
And the company Shell focused on electric vehicles.
This is really interesting because big oil has been, of course, very concerned about any shift away from fossil fuels. That's their bread and butter, of course. But now Shell is acquiring an EV, electric vehicle, an EV charging company called Volta. They're paying $169 million for Volta. Now, this company, Volta, has about 3,000 charging stations across the U.S. and a smidge, just a smattering in Europe. But what this really indicates is, first of all, that big oil is seeing the writing on the wall and is moving to address that by stepping in on the EV front. Now, it could be that Shell is just simply diversifying its holdings, but I think more likely this is a sense that big oil doesn't want to be left behind amidst this worldwide shift to electric vehicles and is now laying the groundwork to be a part of the infrastructure. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Infrastructure is going to be very expensive. Big oil has tons of money, so that could work right. However, I'm guessing more than a few consumers will be concerned about the same pricing practices we see at the gas pump making their way to the EV charging station. And that's something lawmakers and regulators will need to watch closely for.